Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Queen Sunbeam Tarot. Turn up, turn up. I hope everyone is well. So today we will be getting into what type of empath are you? I am also an empath. I have several different empathic abilities, and I'll be discussing them in each pile. I also have a video coming of 5 powerful tips that will be able to help my fellow empaths, just make it through life, because it can kind of be a little bit rough when we are so sensitive and like feeling everything. So yeah, but today we are getting into what type of empath you are, okay? And just by knowing the type of empath that you are is going to help you greatly, okay? Because when you're aware of something, you're able to know, okay, this is just my gift, this is just my ability, and it can help you out a lot. All right, so we have 6 different piles today to choose from, okay, and I will be giving you a close-up. So go ahead and get into like a meditative state and get really calm, okay? That way your intuition can help guide you to choose whichever pile you need to choose, and then you can go down and click the description box and click on the link for your timestamp, okay? But I'm gonna give you the close-up now. So you have pile 1 with this hematite stone, okay? Pile 2 with this dragon stone, I believe. Pile 3 with this pink stone. Pile number 4 with this feather, okay? And then you have pile number 5 with this purple stone, and then you have pile number 6 with this green stone. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys be able to choose. Please go ahead and get calm, and then go into the description box and then click on whichever pile that you choose, okay? So this video is for my empaths out there, people that resonate with that name. And if you want to choose more than one pile, feel free to, because I feel like if you're sensitive to one thing, you can definitely be sensitive to others and be able to tap into those gifts as well. So if you feel the need to pick more than one, go right ahead, and I will see you at your pile. If anything I said today resonates for you, then please leave me a comment, because I would love to hear from you, and subscribe and join the family for more. Okay, hello and welcome pile 1. If you were drawn into this hematite stone, ignore my nails. Anyways, if you were drawn into this hematite stone, this will be your reading. Hematite is good for balance, so maybe you need a little bit of balance in your life, balancing out the emotionals or whatever. But we're going to go ahead and see what type of empath you are. Okay. So, and I've written on these little white cards that you've seen from the beginning. So you have physical / medical empath, picking up on the energy of others' body, intuitively knowing what ails another person, picking up on body pain, sickness, etc. So really, you are a healer, you're picking up on people's pains for a reason, okay? But yeah, so an example of this is like coming into contact with somebody, or let's say you're at a party and someone, or not even at a party, you go over to your parents' house, because this has happened to me before, because this is one of my abilities. So going over to like your parents' house and feeling, or your grandparents' house, and just you walk over there and you go over there and you're fine, but when you get in contact with either your mother, your father, your grandfather, whoever, you get into contact with them in the same vicinity as them, and then all of a sudden you start feeling like a pain. Like I know for me, when I went over to my dad's house before, he was having some shoulder pain. No, his wife was having some shoulder pain, and then I started feeling a lot of shoulder pain, and I left with some shoulder pain, and and when I came back, they were like, my dad explained that his wife had actually been having shoulder pain, so, and that they ordered something online for it, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Now I understand why I'm feeling other people's pain. Another thing is, my dad had lower back pain, and then, you know, and I, you know, when I go over there, I'm fine, you know, but when I'm in the vicinity of that person, I start to be able to feel their own ailments, their body pains, their body aches, where something is wrong within them. Especially, you can also see if there's any blockages in somebody. I know my mom came over, and you know, she had, I immediately like got a headache, and I just like, I said, have you been having headaches? Do you have a headache? And she was like, yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit of an explanation of some things that you may be feeling. If you know you chose this pile, you are a physical / medical empath. You feel the ailments of other people's bodies, okay? So you feel the energy, you pick up on their energy of like what may be wrong in other people's bodies, okay? So that was just like a little example, but let's go ahead and get into the cards. We have here detective and mediator, but okay, so detective, okay, hopefully you can see. Okay, light attributes, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Okay, so I shuffled with the intention that these cards would tell me you know, what traits really connect you or bring out this gift, this ability. So like maybe you so yeah, like obviously if you're an empath, like you're gonna be you know, you're very good at detecting what is wrong with someone else. You're very good at detecting what needs to be healed, or just even just being very good at this, like you being this person that has this good observation and has this strong intuition. You're able to understand and pick up things about people that normal people would not. So that's why I look at being an empath as a strong gift, okay? So this is like you being that observer, you trusting your intuition, and you desiring to seek out the truth of what's going on. That kind of brings out that physical empath that you are. That helps to bring it out. That's what connects you to your gift. That is connected to your gift. Okay. And then we have a mediator. I feel like I low-key feel like all empaths are mediators because we see the both sides and everything, because we experience things on another level, but we also experience what another feels. So we're natural mediators, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, you have light attributes. Oh my gosh, this light is shining like it doesn't. Okay, thank you. No, okay, sorry. Light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Okay, so yeah, it's just basically what I was saying. So this gift to actually see both sides and feel both sides is how you connect more to this physical empath ability, okay? It connects you more to your ability because you can see, you know, and feel both sides. Like you know what you feel inside, but you also are able to tell what others feel inside, okay? What troubles another. So that is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, but this can, okay, and then we're gonna move down here because this is the advice Spirit has. Okay, so take a nap. Sorry, time for a nap, but that came out. Like, this is serious, guys. Being able to be a physical empath, okay, feeling the, you know, ailments in other people's bodies and feeling people's like energy that much, it takes a great toll, especially if you're not, you know, especially if you kind of like, you're not really aware that you're doing it, but and if you are aware and you're a healer, it takes a great toll. So make sure that you're getting the rest that you need. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. This is the advice from Spirit. Make sure you're taking time out to care for yourself and not overdoing it with caring for others, okay? This is very important for all empaths, but especially the physical empath, because you are taking on things from other people's bodies. I know when I took on things from from my own family's body, I came home feeling extremely exhausted, not being able to move, having to have somebody else take care of me and put me to bed. So it can be a lot, okay? So make sure you get your rest, and when it's time to go and move, you know, go home, and when it's time to go home, okay? Because you can only do so much, and then you have to be fair. So really be fair with yourself, be fair with others, be fair in just life, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't, first of all, be fair with yourself. No, recognize that this is not a curse, this is a gift, okay? And be fair with others, because you can actually help heal others. So like, I feel like this is saying, you know, be open to helping to heal others, but first you must heal yourself. But be fair to yourself and understand that there's nothing wrong with you, that this is something beautiful. It's not a curse. And with this be fair, I'm also getting that, yeah, definitely balance is needed. You definitely have to make sure that you're balancing your energies, and yeah, making sure that you're remaining in balance, okay? And then we have insight, okay? And this was just like confirmation for me when this came out, because what I got immediately was that you see how, I'll give you the close-up, you see how you can see inside of this person's body, okay? And you can see, I feel like this is really just saying you can see, you know, the true depths of people and what they're going through. This is why I say that, you know, I said it in the beginning in the beginning of the video, is that you can tap into each of these gifts when you're open to one. When you have one sensitivity, you can be open to all the sensitivities, all the different types of empaths. But this is also saying that this is also confirmation, like I said, that you can feel the energies in others' body. You can know where the blockages are, you can know where the pains are, where the aches are, what needs to be healed, what needs to be acknowledged, what another person needs to be aware of, okay? And then you have let go. So just because you have this ability, you know, you don't have to heal everyone. You don't have to heal the world. You really can use this ability on your own self and heal your own self. But really, this is saying, make sure you're not holding on to anything that you're picking up from another. Making sure that you are creating that visual bubble around you that protects you from other energies, okay? And knowing when to release knowing when to release something that does not belong to you, okay? Knowing when to release, knowing when to let go, okay? That's what Spirit wants to come through and say. So like I said in the beginning, I'm definitely going to have a video coming of 5 powerful tips for empaths. So be on the lookout for that. You can subscribe and join the family, and comment down below if anything I said today resonated for you, and leave a big fat like if it did. And peace. Okay, hello pile number 2. If you were attracted to this dragon stuff, this will be your reading. Alright, so on these cards I have written what type of empath you are. I'm not going to show it to you because my handwriting is pretty terrible, but it's okay. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the type of empath that you are is an environmental empath. Also called a geomaniac or geomanic empath. I'll just call it an environmental empath. Anyhow, so basically you're emotionally affected by certain landscapes, environments, places, and you're connected deeply to Mother Earth. That was something that really I feel like for you to be an environmental empath, you have to be deeply connected to Mother Earth, okay? So maybe like when you go, an example could be when you go to a new place, or maybe you're looking for a new home. You just, you know, some places that you go into make you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you can feel the pain in that home, the sorrow in that home, and you just don't, you know, you don't want to move there. Or another example, you can go to, like again, you can go to another home and just feel extremely at peace. You know what I'm saying? Because you're connected to the landscapes. Maybe you can tell and sense what has happened in different homes, different places, and you just pick up on that type of energy. I'm getting like very earthy, very, very earthly. Yeah, okay, so 1 second. Okay, and also an example is when trees or important landscapes are destroyed, you kind of feel extreme like sorrow within yourself. You probably feel like very either deep anger or really sad when trees or important landscapes are destroyed. But that is just your gift, okay? You feel for this earth, you feel for landscapes and places. You can tap into that energy and really feel what has been done to either different homes and just connecting with trees and all of that. I feel like you guys are really earthy. I feel like if you're an environmental empath, you are extremely earthy, okay? And this is an ability that I also have as well. So yeah, it's a vibe, okay? We very connected to Mother Earth. Is there anything else that I want to say? Nope. All right, so these two cards, you have the Hero and Destroyer. These two cards are going to be telling me, you know, what trait connects you to this gift, or what you know, what this gift kind of brings out of you. Okay. So yeah, you have Hero, light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Okay, and this, even in here, it looks like a tree. Do you see that? They're climbing a mountain, but to me it looks like a tree, a huge tree. So I feel like some of you are very connected to trees. Yeah, you definitely are, because you chose environmental empath. If you feel that and resonate with that, you are. Just know that, okay? Yeah, so what am I getting from this card? Let's see. A passion for a journey of personal empowerment. But I feel like this is talking about, for you guys that you would literally fight for the rights of the environment, like be that advocate, be that hero for the things that people just ignore. Like, you know what I'm saying, not a lot of people connect with plants, not a lot of people connect with Mother Earth, not a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, have that respect for it, and I feel like you guys do. So if you see something going wrong, like again with the cutting down the trees, cutting down important landscapes, important places that have history and have a lot of power in them, that I feel like you guys would actually really, you know, really be that hero to try to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You have that ability to stop that from happening, to save the trees, okay? It's very important. Seriously, the trees give us oxygen, so why are we cutting them down? Anyways. Anyway, so you have Destroyer, light attribute, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life, or for new life. Okay. You need a second. Yeah, I'm just getting, again, like, okay. And even again, you see that little, it's like a little green part right here, down here. It's like trees. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like it's really sticking out to me. But releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. I feel like this is just, you know, I feel like you have a deep appreciation for life in the aspects of every aspect of life, maybe like that you really care, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, again, with this hero, you really care about life, about the environment. You really care about the environment, and you don't have the same destructive nature as others. You see, releasing what is potentially destructive, that you don't, I feel like you don't have that, you know, I'm hearing ignorance. Okay, so you're not ignorant to, like, you don't have that ignorance to, like, what people are doing. Like, you don't just look away when somebody's cutting down a tree or doing something that is very destructive to Mother Earth. Like, I feel like you're very aware, and you appreciate what Mother Earth has given to us. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this card. Okay, so you have imagine, and this is the advice. Okay, so this is the advice that Spirit has decided to give you on this gift. So imagine in a change in the wind. Okay, so give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. So sorry, I tap into my energy just to see what Spirit really wants me to mention. Okay, so with imagine, Spirit is talking about really visualizing, how you want this earthly plane to be. Really visualizing, and visualizing what you want this world to be like, what you want to be changed in this world, and then actually taking that action to do it, a change in the wind, actually making that change happen. Okay, especially when it comes to this this gift you have for connecting with the environmental energy. This is what you should be doing, visualizing change and then going after it and being that hero, being that hero, and then destroying, destroying, and I'm not saying like hurting others or anything like that, but just knocking down all of those beliefs that, is just a tree. All of those beliefs that is just, this landscape is not as important as it is. Being that hero and standing up for what you believe and what you really feel. It doesn't make you weird. It doesn't make you weird at all, the fact that you appreciate Mother Earth, Gaia, and everything she has to offer. It does not make you weird. So visualize that change that you want to happen in this world and make it happen because you can. Okay, and then you have enlightenment. Ooh, isn't this beautiful? You have the ability to enlighten others on the gift that this world actually has to offer. You can bring enlightenment to others, so do so. And enlighten yourself more about your abilities. Do some research so that you can be able to help others with the same gift. Knowing that, and then you are the universe. So it's just like knowing that you are as connected as you feel. Tap into that energy. Know that you are the universe. You are as connected. You can, okay, create the reality that you appreciate and you want and love. Don't ignore it when things are happening around you that you just don't feel right about. You're not feeling right about it for a reason. So go ahead and step up and make that change. You are the universe. You are connected to Mother Earth, Gaia. Okay, pile number 2s? You are. This is your ability. You're an environmental empath. So go ahead and make whatever, changes that you feel is necessary in your own life. I feel like Spirit is saying to you. Okay, so if you really liked this reading, please give me a comment down below. If you really resonate with anything that I said, please give me a comment and subscribe and join the family, because again, I'm having that video coming up soon of 5 powerful tips for empaths. And yeah, so peace. All right, hello my pile number 3, you beautiful souls. Hello, hello, hello. So if you were vibing with this pink stone, oh wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. Ignore my nails, but yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put this right here so you guys can still see it. But hello, pile number 3, I believe we're on. Yeah, pile number 3s. Okay. So what kind of empath you are. So on these papers I've written down what kind of empath that you are. I'm not going to show it to you because my handwriting is terrible. Okay, and if you didn't hear in the beginning, being able to tap into even one of these energies means that you can be able to tap into multiple of these gifts. Okay, so also I'm going to be doing a video of 5 powerful tips for empaths. I feel like it would help a lot of empaths. I am an empath, so I have a lot of experience in figuring out what works and what doesn't. Okay, all right, so let's get into what kind of empath you are. For my pile number 3 people, emotional empath. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. You're an emotional empath. Okay, so you pick up on the emotions of others as if it is your own. This is an ability that I have. So, and it can be extremely stressful. Okay, like in the beginning, it was a lot. It took a lot. It was a lot to be able to pick up on the emotions of others. Okay. All right. So an example of this is that you can be like sitting next to someone on the bus and they could have like a straight face. Like, you know, they're not even showing any type of emotion on their outer appearance, but you just feel this sudden deep sadness. You feel the deep sadness and you feel it within them. Okay, so you picking up on emotions of other people. Okay, some people may even be able to pick up on the thoughts of people as well when they have this gift, because it's very similar to a telepathic empath, I believe. So yeah, so I know for me, it was extremely, like when the coronavirus first happened, after going out, for the first time to go grocery shopping, it was extremely hard because it was like so much anxiety. It was so much anxiety in the world, and I just felt it. So I definitely had to find different ways to protect myself, and we're going to get into one of the ways, because Spirit has come through to try to give you a way that you can protect yourself, because it's very difficult for us emotional empaths. Okay, very difficult. But with these two cards right here, you have Child Divine and Saboteur. I think that's how you say it, Saboteur. These two cards are telling me what really connects you to this gift. What trait connects you and brings out this gift. Okay, so with Child Divine, you have light attributes. Sorry if this light, if you can't see with this light trying to play. Okay, anyways, so light attributes: innocent, purity, and redemption. Suggest a special connection with the divine. Yes, you are extremely special, and you do have a special connection with the divine. I truly believe that you can even be doing what I'm doing right now. But yeah, anyhow, and then over here with the Saboteur, I think that's how you say it, light attribute highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Okay, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring into your life. Okay, and the divine: innocence, purity, redemption. And so with Child Divine, I will start with first. Okay, and it's basically telling me right now that we empaths are extremely, I look at us as very pure hearts. Okay, I look at us as innocent, pure hearts, because there's a lot of people that would like to play on our ability to help. You know what I'm saying? Our energy is healing just by being around us. But we're able to feel the emotions of others. Okay, you're an emotional empath, so you're able to feel the emotion of others. Obviously, if you're feeling the emotions of others, you will be more inclined to help. You will have that. You probably are very, I know for me, personal experience, really have that unconditional love within you, to where you just want to help so bad, and but then at the same time, you also, I know what it's like. At the same time, you want to not, put yourself out there so much, because people just take advantage of that. Okay, so this is really touching on that. Spirit is really just recognizing and confirming with you that you are innocent, you are pure, you are very good-hearted, good-spirited, and that's why you have this ability, is because you care so much, is because you feel so much. Okay, so I feel like that's what this is saying with this card. Okay, this is how you are connected to your ability, by being able to feel things, because you're innocent, you're pure, you just care. Okay, you care. Okay, you care more than others would naturally care, and that is, I feel like that is divine. That is God. Whatever you believe in, whatever higher power you believe in, this is a gift that God gave you. Okay. So with this saboteur, I think that's how you say it, like attributes, highlight your fear of self-empowerment. See, this is just talking about, for me, that we want to be able to, you know, us being healers, we can't, sometimes we can say all the right things to somebody else. We can heal people so much, but when it comes down to healing ourselves and taking our own advice, we just don't give that same self-empowerment to ourselves. And that can happen a lot when you're an emotional empath, because you feel so much for others, but it's like you really got to come back to who you are. You really got to come back to empowering your own self, okay, and not being afraid to do so. Because just because you're, you know what I'm saying, you can help another person get on top, but that doesn't mean that you have to be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, thank you. But yeah, that came through. But yes, that don't mean that you have to be at the bottom. And this is what Spirit is saying, okay? But you help a lot of people get on top, okay? Get on top of their game, get on top of, get it together in their life, okay? But you can do that for yourself as well. That's what Spirit is saying. All right, so this bottom row is going to be saying more advice or advice from Spirit for you right now with this ability, with this gift, okay? So you have come to the edge and new life, and then you have never-ending story. So where would you like me to start, Spirit? Never-ending story. Okay. All right, so with never-ending story, it can kind of feel like, you know, with being an emotional empath, it can 100% feel like no matter what you do, you're going to still be on this emotional roller coaster. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. But Spirit is saying that this is not the case, okay? You have to create boundaries. You have to set the tone for what you will allow in your life and what you will not allow in your life, okay? It is not a never-ending story. And it, you know, I mean, I guess you could look at it that way, but it is a gift. And to be honest, it's just, it's going to be that way because you're able to feel the emotions of others. You can go ahead, and I'm going to give you that tip, that clue, because Spirit wants me to, with this card right here. I'll mention it now. Who cares? So visualize. You can visualize a bubble around yourself, a bubble of protection. You can call on Archangel Michael for protection, a bubble of protection, so that you don't have to feel so much of everybody's energies, because it's a lot going on in this world right now. So you will definitely be hit. You know, a lot of people, a lot of empaths. I have a group on Facebook that I'm on that for empaths, and it's just like a lot of people are really feeling it hard, man. They're feeling everything so much, so hard. So Spirit is asking you to protect yourself, visualize whatever the bubble you need to put yourself in, and believe and know who you are. Knowing who you are is the best thing for an emotional empath, because if you are an optimistic person and then you're feeling all of this depression, this is not who you are. So you know that it is not for you or from you, okay? Just understand that we're meant to vibrate on a high level anyhow, okay? Because of who we are. So just look at it as a gift, not a curse, is what Spirit is trying to say. And yeah, like with this new life and come to the edge, I feel like this is saying, like, just, you know, be willing. You don't have to hide away. With this come to the edge, you don't have to hide away. You could take a leap of faith into a new life where you're going out and you're experiencing everything you meant to experience. You don't have to be a hermit. You don't have to be all up in your house all the time feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you got to hide away from people so you don't feel their emotions. You don't have to do that. And Spirit is telling you that, okay? That's what Spirit is coming through to say. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith and embrace newness. Embrace different things in your life, okay? And then with this variance card, I'm getting that, you know, again, it's just this person. Look at this. This is a beautiful card. But look, this person, I feel like what I'm seeing here is that this person is experiencing, there's a lot happening. There's like light. There's a lot of things coming from from a whole bunch of different angles, and it's kind of coming into this person. So I don't know, I just feel like it's saying, you know, just understand that things won't always be, I just feel like, hold on one second. Yeah, like I'm getting like your angels, your angels can help you out a lot. 100%. Your angels can help you out a lot. Calling upon angels will help you out a lot. And just being more tapped into yourself. Being more tapped into yourself. Yeah, and you don't have to experience everything so much. Really work on that visualization so that you don't. Because this is what I'm getting, that this is just a lot that's going on. It's a lot that's going on for some of you watching this, that is just so much coming at different angles. I'm sure that's not what the card means, but this is what I'm getting because I don't want to go about what the card means. Alright, so anyhow, I hope that helped you, my fellow emotional empaths. If it did, please leave me a comment down below and subscribe and join the family. And peace. Hello, beautiful souls. I hope all is well with you. This is my pile number 4, I believe. Yep, pile number 4. If you were vibing with this beautiful feather, this is a feather that I found outside. I found a lot of these. This is how my angels like to contact me and connect with me. But anyhow, if you are vibing with this feather, this will be your reading for what type of empath you are. Okay? So on these cards, I wrote down what kind of empath you are. I don't want to show it to you because my handwriting is pretty terrible. But anyways, let's get right into it. What kind of empath you are? You are a animal empath. Yeah. You probably guessed it by, you probably guessed it by the feather. You're an animal empath, okay? So, yeah, a strong connection to animals, feeling their emotions. Some are able to telepathically communicate with animals, but you know, if you don't feel like you're able to do that, that's fine. You're still connected to animals if you chose this pile. Connected to animals deeply. So if you maybe, you know, and maybe, okay, some examples, you may have a lot of animals that come to you. You may, oh crap, sorry. Sorry about that. Something fell. Anyways, so yeah, you may have a lot of animals that come to you. You may have experienced the emotion of another animal and just kind of like knowing what's up with them. This is a gift that I also have, but for the longest of time in my life, I was afraid of animals. Definitely afraid of animals. But like once I actually allowed them into but they always came up to me and I never knew why. But now I know. Anyways. But I love animals so much. And I definitely like know, I kind of just instinctively know what they feel, what they need, you know? So this is kind of something that you probably resonate with. An example, but that's a little bit of, it's hard to kind of explain an example, I feel, because it's just like, when you know, when it comes to this animal empath, because, you know, again, like an example would be a lot of animals come to you, you know exactly what to do to heal certain animals. Let's see, trying to think, what else? And again, like hearing what they, you know, being able to telepathically communicate with animals is like the telltale sign. But yeah, you are an animal empath no matter what. You clicked on this video, this is for you. So let's go ahead and get into you know, what connects you to this gift and what kind of brings this gift out. I shuffled with the intention for these two cards, Samaritan and Judge, you got. So, oops. Okay, so it says, light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So again, with this is talking about, for me, like you have this ability to connect with animals, because I feel like a lot of people don't really, they don't view animals as, you know, it's like a hierarchy. Like they don't view animals as important as humans, but animals are just as important as humans, I believe. And I feel like you have this ability just to help other people see that as well, and just to help animals. Yeah, because other people would probably prefer to ignore them and act like they're not there, or not, you know, some people would, you know, not see that they need help, or see that they need help but just ignore them, okay? But you are the type of person that will actually care for them and help them in any way that you can, okay? But this is an ability that you have. So yeah, I feel like you're the good Samaritan. You would be, especially when it comes to animals, and that's an extremely beautiful thing. And look, if you haven't any doubt, these two cards have animals in them. Okay, but anyways, and even in this card, I believe too. Let me see. No animals in this card, but whatever. All right, so Judge, light attributes: balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So again, this is talking about what I was saying before about people, you know, because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of animals that get abused, mistreated, locked in a cage, not really being able to, you know, there's so many animals that get abused. Like, don't let me go on a rant about it, but yeah, there's a lot, and I feel like you have this ability. I probably feel like you because this is something, the same ability that I have, so I feel like you would really, these two qualities allow you to really feel that protective way for animals. It allows you to, this is how you connect more into this ability, because you feel this way. The fact that you feel this way connects you more into your ability, into your gift. You feel that protective, you know, fighting for people or animals that can't really, you know, fight for themselves, really. So yeah, and you would balance the justice with compassion. You know what I'm saying? You would be that person to say, hey, that's not right, that's not okay, you can't treat them like that, you know. And that's beautiful and important. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move on for the advice. You have Between Worlds and Message in a Bottle. Here, let me go ahead and show you close up. Between Worlds and Message in a Bottle. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm needing to mention that, again, just because you are clicked on this video for this pile, you should go back and check for another pile intuitively and pick, because I'm getting that you actually have multiple abilities. Because like I said in the beginning intro, I don't know if you stayed to listen, but if you're sensitive to one thing, I truly believe that you're sensitive to multiple things. Like, you have multiple empathic abilities or gifts. Okay, so that's just something that needed to be said. But yeah, okay, so I feel like you may get like a lot of animals that are almost, maybe like you experienced a lot of animals that were in that in between state of almost passing away, okay? Or, you know what I'm saying, that those, like, maybe older animals that are about to die, or just, you know, different animals. Like, I feel like, yeah, okay, definitely, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so definitely, yeah, that's so beautiful. I'm about to cry. Okay, because this has happened to me before too. But they give you these animals that you come into contact with that are almost on the death end and almost about to die. Like, for some of you, they give you guidance, and they give you a clear message. They give you guidance for you in your life. Okay, they give you that message, that guidance that you need to heal, to move on. Like, they come in kind of like as, you know, when you come into contact with them, when they come to you and they're on the death's door, or they're close to the end, they come and they give you a message. They come and they give you some guidance in your life, something you need to hear, something you need to experience. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Spirit came through to just let you know about that. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, so for some of you guys need to be more open to experiencing these type of things with these animals. And also, Spirit is coming through to say that these animals that you get into contact with, they give you messages. They are God's way, Spirit way of coming to message you. giving you the messages that you need, maybe messages of encouragement. I know that I've seen plenty of animals with specific messages. So when you see an animal see a certain animal a lot, or you see an animal, look up what the meaning of that animal is, okay? The spiritual meaning of what that animal is. Awesome. Okay, so let's get into these cards over here, which is some more advice. All right, so you have alignment and soul tree. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is a call. This is a call to go out into nature and get more aligned, aligning your energy, grounding your energy, going out and connecting with earth and earthly creatures. Like, I definitely got that vibe that some of you are not connecting with the animals, and this is your gift, okay? This is your gift. It's not a curse. But yeah, definitely going out and just connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. And this is how, yeah, and maybe Mother Earth Gaia wants to connect with you. This is coming through. Mother Earth Gaia wants to connect with you because she sees how much you respect her animals. She sees how much you respect the life force is what I'm getting. Yeah, but in understanding that these trees right here, that trees have great wisdom, that this earth, everything in this earth has great wisdom. You know what I'm saying? This in our environment just is seeing it for more than what others would be able to see it as. I feel like this is an ability that you have for sure. So yeah, and that's why I said check out another pile, because I feel like you definitely have environmental empathic abilities. So go ahead and check out for that one. But yeah, definitely connecting with a lot. Okay, so that's extremely beautiful. That's what Spirit wanted to come through and say. And Mother Earth Gaia, that yeah, connect, go out in nature, recognize the beauty in the trees and the earth and the knowledge that is there. Okay, and align your energy, because maybe you're not really all that grounded right now. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If anything I said today resonated for you, then comment down below, because I would love to hear from you. And peace. Hello, beautiful people. Okay, so this will be a reading on what type of empath you are. I said earlier in the intro that if you're sensitive to one thing, you can definitely be sensitive to a lot of other things. So I just want to make that clear, that it's okay for you to go back and choose multiple piles, okay? Because you could definitely be, you know, just have a lot of empathic abilities. I know that I do. And this one that we're going to talk about today for pile number 5, I believe that this is, this one is something that I have. This is something that I use a lot because it's my job. So but yeah, so I wrote it down on this piece of paper. I'm not showing you it because my handwriting is pretty terrible. But yeah, so let's get right into what kind of empath or what type of empath you are. So you have claircognizant / intuitive empath, okay? Picking up on info on others by simply being around them, immediately knowing if someone is lying because you feel the intention, the energy behind their words, okay? And you read energy of others very well, extremely well, okay? So an example can be like, okay, I'll use this one. So a partner that I was with before, a romantic partner, was doing a lot of things that they shouldn't have been doing, a lot of cheating, and but it's like it was impossible for them to really kind of like lie to me, because my intuitive abilities, me being an intuitive empath, it's like I can know, like when you tell me this, I know that you're lying, but I may not tell you that I know that you're lying, but I know, I can feel it. I can feel it behind your words. I can feel the intention when you say it. I can feel even the little sense. I can sense even the little bit of the unsure feeling that they may have when they have said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe you've experienced that with romantic partners. I don't know, but that was just my little example. Another example could be when somebody walks into the room and you automatically kind of just pick up on info about them, like they may not be the best person for me. They don't even have to say anything to you, but you feel their energy, their vibe, and you just intuitively know that this is not a person that isn't aligned with me and my energy. So that's a little bit of an example for you intuitive empaths out there. I love it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these cards right here. So we have gambler, light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Okay, and this is 100% true for me. So I don't know, maybe it's true for you, but with these cards I shuffle with the intention of it letting me know, you know, what trait connects you with your, like, what traits or what you have that about you that really connects you into this gift. So you literally, like, it doesn't matter if people are telling you one thing, it doesn't matter if the 3D world is telling you one thing. When you know something intuitively and you feel it in deep in your intuition, even in your gut, that gut feeling you get, you still follow it, whether people doubt you or not, whether you see it in the 3D world or not. And that is a powerful trait that you have that connects you fully even more into your intuition. So it's beautiful. It's 100% beautiful. And you know, I'm trying to be the same way as well. I normally am. I am. But it's just like sometimes, you know, and it's hard because sometimes when your environment is not really reflecting exactly how you feel and know what you really know what you're feeling, it can sometimes kind of be like, am I going crazy? Like, what's going on? Like, I know I'm not crazy, you know? Anyhow, damsel, okay, light attribute, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, so with this, I picked up that this right here, she's looking through a mirror. She is the mirror. Being an empath, you see into the soul of someone, especially being an intuitive empath, you see into the soul of that person and you see the truth. And when they look at you, if they are telling you something that is not like, oh, you're weird, you're this, you're that, that's something negative, that is something that they're seeing within themselves. You're just reflecting right back to them what they really feel about themselves. Okay, so that just needed to be said. But yeah, having this ability, this is like, and this is talking again about the healthy romance. So definitely some of you need to hear about that romance tip, okay? About that little story of who, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like your partner is 100%, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your intuition that they're doing something and you just know, okay? Then trust that and follow that, okay? Somebody needs to hear that. Trust and follow that, because that is, you're not lying to yourself, okay? Don't lie to yourself, period. Okay, trust your gut feelings, okay? Anyhow, so the damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance. So you understand that. You understand the nature of healthy relationships, period, because you see the truth in people. You see the truth. You see them to their souls, okay, basically. All right, so we have, for advice, we have truth be told and the fates. So what are we saying with this, spirit? Give me 1 second. So yeah, okay, so again, with the truth be told, so again, this is just saying trust. This is saying trust. When you feel like someone is telling you the truth, when you feel it in your heart, you know that you feel it in your heart that they're telling you the truth, trust that. When you feel in your gut that you know that they're not telling the truth, trust that, period. Okay, what else, spirit? Oh, this mask right here. So for some of you, maybe you've been in contact with people that just really wear this mask up or try to, but you see how you can see through, and you can see through that. Okay, this owl up here is saying that I am smart enough, I am powerful enough, I am intuitive enough to see past this mask, to see exactly into who you really are. So trust that. Spirit is saying trust that, know that, okay? And then we have fates. Okay, embrace this gift. Embrace this gift. Embrace this gift, because this is something that was fated and destined for you to have, okay? And understand that this is a gift and not a curse. Look at these stars around her. Look at her wings. Like, she is comfortable with who she is. So you need to be as well, so that you can go ahead and have healthy relationships and connections with people. It doesn't have to be romantic, but just, you know, you want to be at peace with whoever you come in contact with, and you will once you trust yourself. This is saying trust yourself. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, okay, so definitely you're going to have peace in your life. You're going to be very calm, have peace in your life, okay? And things will get better. I feel like for some of you may have been going through a really rough time. Things will get better. You're meant to be happy. Okay, so we have manifestation. So for more advice, we have manifestation. Some of you trying to manifest something. And then color. So maybe, I feel like some of you with the color, some of you are able to see auras. So understand that you're not going crazy. The fact that you can see people's auras. Look up the different meanings of those auras. Look at that, that's beautiful. And you can just see life differently. You see life differently from others. You see the beauty in life, the different colors in life. You see how amazing life really is, okay? You see the truth. You see the truth. Yeah, you see the truth. Manifestation and meditation. So maybe you were trying to manifest something. I'm hearing love for some of you, because there are a lot of, like, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of romance here. I don't know. It's like a lot of pink and purple in this card. And then there's a lot of, you got the red flowers, the roses falling away. That I'm gonna try, like, I see it. And then you got the romance. It's just, yeah. So, and then this big ass heart right here. Some of you are trying to manifest love, okay? Some of you are trying to manifest love, definitely. So, yeah, just know that that's gonna happen. It's coming. It's coming. Spirit wanted me to tell you that. But anyways, yeah, meditation. So when you feel out of alignment, you know, when you feel wacky dacky, where'd that come from? But when you feel wacky dacky, just meditate. Get your energy in order. Meditation will 100% help you to be able to get calm and quiet your mind, so that you can hear the truth, so you can connect better with your intuition. Okay, so definitely, if you feel struggling with something, struggling with anything, definitely meditate. Okay, definitely meditate, so that you can better align yourself to the truth. Ooh, that came out. Anyways, so yeah, I hope that I helped you in some way, my fellow claircognizant intuitive empaths. If I did, please leave me a comment down below if anything I said resonated with you. Join the family, because I will be putting up a video of 5 powerful tips to help empaths. So go ahead and subscribe and turn your post notifications on, and give this video a big fat like if you enjoyed it. Hello, my final pile, my pile number 6 people. I hope all is well with all of you. I hope you all are having a beautiful and wonderful life. I am an empath, and I connect with a lot of empathic abilities. Okay, so today we're going to be getting into what type of empath you are. So if you were attracted to this beautiful green stone, this will be your reading. So are you ready? You are I wrote down what type of empath you are on here. I'm not showing it because my handwriting could use some work. So, but yeah, you are a plant empath. Okay, you intuitively sense what plants need. You receive guidance from trees or plants in your mind. Okay, you have a deep connection to plants, and if you need a confirmation or example, whatever, you probably work around a lot of plants. Like you probably work around a lot of plants, flowers, greenery. You probably work around a lot of that, or you know, have occupation that is like either a gardener or whatever the case. But and even if you don't, you still are a plant empath if you chose this. And like I said in my other piles and in the beginning of this video, that if you are sensitive to one of these things, you can be sensitive to all of the other ones. So if you feel like you need to choose more than one pile, go right ahead and do so. Okay? So yeah, you are a plant empath, which is beautiful and wonderful and amazing. So let's get right into it. These two cards, you have Guide and Mother. They're going to be telling me about what trait connects you to this gift, okay? Okay, we're going to move that. No, keep it right there. All right, so you have okay, sorry. You have Guide, okay. So light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Okay, so I see here that you definitely like, again, you recognize what okay, so I'm hearing you recognize the divine in all things. Ooh, you recognize the divine in all things. Okay, so Mother, nurturance, light attributes, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. So I feel like with the Mother card, this is talking about you enjoying to give birth to, it doesn't have to be a kid, but I'm getting that you enjoy, you know, growing something new. You enjoy that. You find pleasure in enjoying, you find pleasure in growing plants, flowers, and things like that. Ooh, things of that nature. 1 second, I have to get a charger because my phone is dying. And I don't want it to die on y'all. 1 second. Okay. Don't die. Don't die on it. Okay, great. All right, so yeah, you enjoy growing new things. I mean, you feel like, you know, I feel like you're the type of person that maybe talks to the flowers, talks to the plants, which is nothing wrong with that. That's actually very beautiful. But yeah, you're like, okay, you look at them like you're their mother, like like they're your babies is what I'm getting. And yeah, I feel like they guide you in some way. I feel like they help you in some way. But this is a gift that you have. You're a plant empath, okay? So yeah, and then with the advice, you have, let me see, make sure you can see. Okay, so you have mending and poised, okay? So I feel like with the mending card, this is talking about how you like putting things together in a sense of growing something new, growing a new plant, just that this is a beautiful, yeah, you like growing new things. You like that. I mean, if you're a plant empath, you connect with plants, so you definitely like building up something new from the start, or putting plants, maybe plants that died, you know, maybe regrowing them and putting them back into the soil, or doing things like that. You know, I don't know much about plants, but I mean, I know something about plants, but I feel like that's what came through. Okay, and poised. Okay, so poise, I'll start with poise. So poise, you definitely, when I looked at this card, I definitely got grace. So I feel like you're very graceful. And then we have a lot of fairy wings here, so you may be really tapped into just the magical fairy realm. I'm not really familiar with all about that, but that's just what I'm getting. But yeah, you have a lot of grace about you. Yeah, you're that nurturer. You're that nurturer. You're that nurturer. It doesn't have to just be for plants. You're just that nurturing person, you know, that cares and likes taking care of of things, people, places, whatever. And you definitely, we'll get over here on this side, but first we have Treasure Island. And I'm hearing that you are a true treasure, because you have, when I look at this card, I got grace. Like, you're very graceful in the way that you move, in the way that you do things. I'm feeling that you can turn a lot of things into gold because you're so graceful. Like, you can turn a lot of things into something beautiful. You turn things into beautiful things, like especially plants and stuff. You definitely turn it into like this beautiful, look at that, rose or whatever you're trying to plant. Or even if you're around plants, like you just give them the energy they need to just blossom. Ooh, that came through. All right, Treasure Island. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So it's like saying, not only is it saying that you are a treasure, but I feel like you're connected to, like, I'm getting like sea, sand, water, animals, a lot of, like this turtle here, like, can it come out? Jeez. I'm getting like sea, turtles, starfish, sand, seaweed, like all with the plant empath. I'm getting like you're very sensitive to a lot of things. Like, it's not just one thing. It's not just this plant empath. That's why I really encourage you to go ahead and look at another pile as well, because I'm getting that I just feel like you're very connected into the earth, 100% connected into the earth. You're sensitive to a lot. That's why you have this sensitive card here. Okay? So that's why you have this sensitive card here. Sensitivity. You're sensitive to multiple things. Okay? You have multiple empathic abilities. You are, I would say, a badass empath. Yeah, so just understand that and know that, and be authentically you, okay? With this authentic truth, be authentically you. When it comes to this sensitivity, it's okay to be sensitive. This is what Spirit wants to talk about. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to be sensitive to a whole bunch of other, to a lot of things. It's okay. It is okay. It doesn't make you weird. This is a gift given to you by God. It is not a curse in no way, shape, or form. This is something that you can tap into, and you can tap into a lot. You're extremely sensitive. Extremely sensitive. You can tap into a lot. Okay? So just remain in your truth about it. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide yourself. Okay? Learn more about these abilities. Learn more about it. Okay? And just be real. Be the real you, because that's why when I got this card, Poised, I just feel like you are very graceful. And then I got the Treasure. You are a treasure that came out. It's like Spirit is really just wanting you to know that you are amazing. And these abilities that you have is amazing. And you can really help a lot of people. Plants, people, everything. You can help the world. Just with your energy, but heal yourself first, You have to believe it. You have to believe it first. Okay? So I hope I said something today that really resonated for you. If I did, leave me a comment down below and subscribe and join the family. Peace.